Airbnb shares fall after the company reports a revenue jump of 300%. The travel accommodation business has upped its marketing spend by 175% in the second quarter of 2021, helping to drive a giant boost. Tune in for the most important finance news today by MasterDigest. Eurozone bond yields edge down as global sentiment turns south, Reuters reports. Borrowing costs in Germany, the Eurozone's benchmark bond issuer, dipped on Monday to their lowest level in over a week as the latest data from the world's biggest economies cast a shadow over the growth outlook. The Taliban's seizure of power in Afghanistan also supported bond markets, seen as a safe haven at times of geopolitical uncertainty. The militants entered the capital almost unopposed on Sunday while Western nations scrambled to evacuate their citizens from an increasingly chaotic Kabul airport. Data showed China's factory output and retail sales growth slowed sharply and missed expectations in July, as new COVID-19 outbreaks and floods disrupted business operations. This backdrop weighed on world stock markets and boosted demand for government bonds, which typically benefit from concerns about a weaker economic outlook that investors bet will encourage central banks to keep loose monetary policy in place for longer. In early Monday trade, most 10-year bond yields across the euro area were down 1-2 basis points on the day. Over the second quarter of 2021, Airbnb's sales and marketing expenses grew by 175% compared to the same period last year, reaching $315 million, £228 million. For the first 6 months as a whole, the travel brand spent $544 million, £394 million, on marketing. According to the business, this boost in spending primarily reflects increased investment in brand marketing, particularly its international, made possible by hosts campaign. Launched in the first quarter of the year in the UK, US, France, Canada, and Australia, the campaign is Airbnb's first large-scale brand campaign in 5 years. It aims to educate guests about the benefits of being hosted and to inspire more people to become hosts. It launched on television and digital channels, and over the second quarter of 2021 was expanded into markets including Italy and Spain. Speaking on an earnings call, Airbnb's co-founder and CEO Brian Chesky said the business is really encouraged by the results. The company reported 83.1 million nights and experiences booked, up 29% from the first quarter and up a whopping 197% year-over-year after the travel industry collapsed a year ago amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Analysts polled by StreetAccount had expected 79.2 million nights and experiences booked. Other stocks making the biggest moves are Disney, Pfizer, Honest Company, and more. Shares of the media giant Disney jumped 1%, becoming the biggest gainer in the 30-stock Dow Jones Industrial Average following a blowout earnings report. Disney crushed Wall Street expectations on Disney and subscriber growth and overall revenue and earnings for the fiscal third quarter. The Honest Company shares sunk 28% after the baby and beauty product business reported worse than expected second quarter financial results. The company, founded by Jessica Alba, reported a loss of 17 cents per share on revenue of $74.6 million. Wall Street expected a loss of 14 cents per share on $78.8 million, according to Refinitiv. The fintech company Sophie shares fell over 14% after it released quarterly results Thursday. Sophie recorded a loss of 48 cents per share for the second quarter, greater than analysts' forecasts of a 6 cents per share loss. It also beat revenue estimates, however, and reported membership more than doubled from the previous year. Shares of Pfizer moved 2.6% higher after the FDA authorized booster shots of the Pfizer/BioNTech and Moderna COVID vaccines for immunocompromised people. Moderna inched slightly higher. Earlier, FDA said organ transplant recipients and people who are similarly immunocompromised can receive a third dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech or Moderna vaccines. The e-commerce eBay stock rose over 7%, extending its rise since Wednesday's earnings beat. Argus Research reiterated its buy rating on the stock on Friday, saying in a note to clients that the stock looks attractively priced even as it faces tough comparisons in the upcoming quarter. Gold prices retreated from a one-week high at the beginning of the week due to a slight uptick in dollar, although a plunge in U.S. consumer sentiment eased some concerns about early tapering by the Federal Reserve. Spot gold fell 0.3% to $1,773.12 per ounce by 0646 GMT, having earlier hit its highest since August 6 at $1,782.40. U.S. gold futures were down 0.1% to $1,775.80. The dollar index was up about 0.1%, having hit a one-week low in the previous session. The sharp price move on Friday also triggered some minor profit-taking on Monday. Gold jumped 1.5% on Friday after data showed U.S. consumer sentiment dropped sharply in early August to its lowest level in a decade, soothing Fed taper fears among investors. Crypto market tops $2 trillion for the first time in nearly 3 months as Bitcoin rallies. Bitcoin topped $48,000 over the weekend, its highest level since mid-May, but pared some of those gains on Monday. On Saturday, the digital coin hit $48,126.47, its highest level since May 17, according to CoinDesk data. Around 2:49 a.m. ET on Monday, Bitcoin was trading at $47,442.40. The Bitcoin recovery comes after it sold off heavily in June and July, even dropping below $30,000 following a record high of over $64,000 in April. Bitcoin's rise helped push the value of the entire cryptocurrency market above $2 trillion on Saturday for the first time since mid-May, according to data from CoinMarketCap, which tracks the prices of digital coins. The crypto hacker who recently stole $600 million USD worth of cryptocurrency reportedly turned down a reward worth $500,000 USD and immunity for returning the money. BBC has reported that although the hacker has returned most of the money, they are not interested in any reward. Earlier last week, Poly Network took to social media to publicly plead with the hacker to return the funds, going as far as making the controversial offer. Upon receiving the public offer, the anonymous criminal taunted the company and even asked for advice on how to launder the stolen amount before promising to return the money. Poly Network has now said that most of the amount has been transferred to a digital wallet controlled by both the hacker and the company. Both parties are said to be working closely together. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like and consider subscribing. Also, share this video with your friends if you feel so, and please, put your opinion down in the comments. If you want to know more about the finance, please check the links below.